You know, the more and more I hear about the New York civil lawsuit against Donald Trump and the Trump organization, I feel like it's a doorway that's going to open up opportunities now for absolute anarchy and absolute chaos. And I'm going to explain to you. Okay. So, despite the fact that Donald Trump and the Trump organization hired accounting firms that are probably the most prestigious in the whole world, okay, the judge and the New York district attorney doesn't care. They're not holding the accounting firm liable at all. They don't even care about the accounting firm. They're not talking about the accounting firm. They're not asking for the accounting firm to be held liable in any way, shape, or form. So they're just giving them a complete free pass. And I find that to be insane because these are the experts. Don't you understand? These are the people, these are the professionals that you have to pay millions and millions of dollars to hire and rely on their expertise to validate if the properties are worth so and so amount of money. And this is also, to a certain degree, what the banks probably, consider to be the most important facts before issuing a loan, that this prestigious, well-known, well-respected, well-experienced accounting firm was in fact hired and gave their final professional opinions to validate the real estate assessed value of these properties before a bank issues a loan, right? Now, also the bank did their own due diligence, and from what I've read, before issuing hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars in loans to Donald Trump and the Trump organization, they made corrections to banks. They made corrections, lowered the certain inflated values of certain properties, and then felt confident and comfortable to give Donald Trump and the Trump organization hundreds of millions of dollars in loans. So I'm just trying to, this is America, right? Does a bank have the right in America to issue someone or a corporation hundreds of millions of dollars in loans? Do they have that right? If they feel comfortable after they're doing their own due diligence, does the banks have the right to rely on prestigious accounting firms that are the most experienced and well-known and well-respected in the industry? So it seems like all of this is thrown out. It's all thrown out in the case of the Trump organization and Donald Trump. And they want us to believe, the United States district attorney and the judge, everyone wants us to believe that the Trump organization committed fraud and Donald Trump and his children committed fraud. They want us to believe that. But unfortunately, they also want us to believe in every other case scenario that if you are not an expert, that you need to consult with an expert. You need to hire an expert. You need to hire someone who is well respected. It's kind of like, imagine if you went to your doctor. I'll just give you a quick example. And if your doctor said, listen, after checking you out, all my years of medical experience, all of my credentials, all of my, training, you need a triple bypass heart surgery. Let's just say now, you listen to your doctor and you get the procedure done. Then your insurance company sues you. They said, you shouldn't have listened to your doctor. What's the matter with you? What are you stupid? What are you, nuts? Why'd you listen to your doctor for? He doesn't know what he's talking about. You're guilty as charged. This is kind of the same thing that's happening here because the judge and the New York district attorney are basically, in essence, saying that the Trump organization is guilty. Donald Trump and his children are guilty of fraud. That's their whole case. And the accounting firm that they hired is immaterial. It's irrelevant. The fact that the bank did their own due diligence and still felt comfortable in issuing Donald Trump and the Trump organization hundreds of millions of dollars in loans is immaterial because the Trump organization is guilty. Guilty as charged. So if that's the case, what stops every insurance company in America to sue their patients and said, why did you get that procedure done? Well, I listened to my doctor. Why would you do that? Why would you listen to your doctor for? What are you, student? I think it's going to open up a doorway to chaos. This video is not financial or political advice. I am not a financial planner or politician. This video is for entertainment purposes only.